Hey y'all, Mythic Rare here. Thank you to all my A1 Day 1 subscribers. I can't believe that there are 274 of you. And for anybody new or just passing through, welcome. Today is September 21. In case you're wondering why I haven't moved very much on the canvas, Emeralds and Fairylights came out with some diamond painting tag questions. So, while they're still relevant, I wanted to go ahead and answer them. Before we begin, the canvas that you are seeing in front of you is Death by tex.art. We are about like right here on the canvas where things are like starting to come out of the tarot card. And in case you're wondering, like, what is that like red glow right there? That is my keyboard. It has RGB on it. I had to RMA it with Razor and it just got back because it was misfiring. So yeah, so that's what that is. It just means that I have Opera open right now on my computer. This is the event tray for Drills and Chills. This is the one by Firefly. And then we've got pen holder, trash, and then you can let your drills out. Diamond Art Club tweezers, because of course we're working with squares. Donna Bass pen. Super sticky is what's in the single placer. That's what's in here. And then in the multi-placer, I have a diamond painting putty by Crafting Cat UK. Believe in magic. Oh, is my other square and frame? No, it is not. Give me just a quick second. I'm going to scoot you all over. Okay, there we go. I have a feeling I'll have to like pick y'all up and move you again here in just a quick second. I have just like a few drills right here that I need to... I have a few spaces that I need to fill in and then I'll be ready to move on to the next square. So, question number 1. What is your favorite fall drink? Would it make a good drink for your diamond painting time? Well, whenever I would splurge in the past, like I'd be coming home from allergy shots and I would have like those really late shifts, like I start at 1 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon. Then I would make my way over to Starbucks and I would grab a pumpkin spice latte because, of course, that adds up quickly though. So, since then, and because my allergy shots are on pause right now, I have forgone or skipped out, or however you want to call it, of like the Starbucks runs, and I just have like the stuff that I usually have at home. So that's usually water, coffee, or green tea, maybe the occasional hot chocolate, but I do work from home at this desk. It's just I diamond paint after hours. So I have everything in like an insulated mug or water bottle that has a screw down lid or is lid proof, or if it's like my coffee, then I'll have the Starbucks plastic coffee cup things, because yeah, like I don't want to spill anything on the equipment and then wind up having to take calls for free basically because I damaged my work from home equipment. So number 2, what is your favorite fall treat? Would you snack on it while diamond painting? I think the better question is, what fall treat do I not like or dislike? Pretty much, unless it's a fireball, cinnamon jawbreaker, I've pretty much liked all the Halloween candy that I've gotten in my bucket or pillowcase. I love roasting marshmallows over a bonfire after a hayride and making s'mores with those. I like candy apples. I like Krispy Kreme fall / Halloween donuts that have the pumpkin spice frosting. I like it all. Maybe a little too much because I was constantly going to the dentist office getting cavities filled when I was a kid. I try not to have any of those things when I'm diamond painting, though, because it just sounds like it'd be a nightmare to have to remove from the diamond painting adhesive. Yay, new section. Question number 3. What is a classic Halloween movie according to you? Do you watch it every single year? In my humble and honest opinion, I feel like a classic movie, especially right now, is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't watch it like every single year, like currently, but I would when I was growing up, just because it'd be a thing that was on Cartoon Network or Disney, and like if I didn't have anything else better to do, or like everybody couldn't play or whatever, then I would just like sit down and watch it. And I especially feel like this year is living up to the literal like concept of Nightmare Before Christmas, where we're basically seeing Halloween and Christmas at the same time. Like, that is that's my sentiment anyways. Like, every single time that I walk into a Sam's or a Walmart, whenever I go to get groceries right now, is like Halloween right literally next to Christmas. Number 4, what is your favorite fall or Halloween diamond painting pen? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have a fall or a Halloween diamond painting pen in my stash. Like, I guess the closest things that would come to Halloween would be either my green pen from, like, it's either that sparkly green pen from Shimmering Canvases, or it's my purple Donna Bass pen. Well, I mean, I have two, but I mean, like, the one that's, like, super glittery and stuff. I'm thinking, like, one of those would be as closest as what I can get to Halloween as far as, like, what is currently in my pen stash. That is something for me to consider, though, when I'm in the market for new diamond painting pens again. So number 5, what's your favorite fall or Halloween diamond painting tray? Last year I got the Bijou Bliss event tray, and hang on just a second, because there was like one day last week where it fell on the floor, and I had drills in it, and I think I had like 820 ABs in here, but Jada Gem Shop, she gives you like a ton, so I'm not too worried about running out. Anywho, like, I accidentally bumped this off of my desk. It still had drills in it, and it hit like one of these corners, and then if it like hits a corner like that, if it hits exactly in that spot, the lid comes off and then your drills will come out. So that's why I didn't get the Bijou Bliss tray this year. I opted for the Firefly one, and it's like not a requirement to get a tray in order to participate in the event. It's just like an extra, you know, like it's a way of showing support to our sponsors. Like you don't have to get this in order to participate. I chose to. But yeah, no, that's why I decided to go with the Firefly one, because I haven't tried Firefly yet. I know that people really do like their trays, and I wanted to see why. So that would be the reason why. If you have plenty of desk real estate, like you don't like spill your drills a whole lot, then I think that Bijou Bliss is still a solid choice. I'm more of a klutz, so I need to have the tray with the sliding lid because I need to make sure that everything, like everything, stays inside. So, number 6, do you have a favorite Halloween diamond painting you've completed? Well, I mean, so far, I haven't completed it yet, but if I keep up the pace on the one that I am currently working on, I will probably finish it, and it'll probably be my favorite Drills and Chills finish because of like the sheer level of ABs and everything. Honestly though, I haven't completed very many Drills and Chills diamond paintings because I did this once in, well, I did it the first time in 22. That's when I had the Scooby-Doo canvas. And then I did it like the second time around last year with the Chuck Pinson Space for Reflection. So I guess if we like can't count this because it's like not technically finished, then it would have to be the Chuck Pinson until I finish this one. I'm about, I think, like, what, 30% of the way complete, but I do have some, like, allergy specialist appointments and ENT appointments, things I gotta do. So I had to take PTO because of that for a few days in October. So, like, after those appointments and whatever are done, you better believe that I'm going to be diamond painting, trying to catch up to everybody, because I do work full time. So yeah, like working on such a massively like confetti laden kit, it's definitely been challenging. Number 7, do you have a fall or Halloween diamond painting that you are saving for a special occasion? This is like kind of a hard one to answer. By the way, I have like the questions blown up big into a Word document. So in case you're wondering like why am I always reaching for my mouse? That's why. But anyways, no, not really. I don't really have anything like any fall or Halloween diamond painting saved for a special occasion, because I try to keep a minimal stash, like at least enough diamond paintings to participate in all the events that I want to participate in for 2025, and then for like at least like a couple in 26, or like half of my 2026 diamond paintings. But I try not to have more than that, because they're already taking over my bedroom as it is. Now, I mean, if we're talking about like completed, as in like we've sealed the deal on these, basically every single drill is placed, we just need a frame for it, then that would be space for reflection. If I have like if one of my cousins gets married and they have a fall wedding, or it's somebody on Alex's side of the family who he's really close to has a fall wedding, then I might, you know, like go to the trouble, get that custom framed, and then like give that as a wedding present. And I know like that's really, really conditional, but unless it is like that specific situation, I would have to say no. Like that is going to go up on my own wall, cuz that the amount of gray inside those mountains and in the sky and all that, like I worked too hard for that. So, number 8, do you have a large stash of fall or Halloween diamond paintings? Well, no, not really. I mean, so aside from this one, my other like technically fall or Halloween diamond paintings would be my attempt at Oz and Og this year, which was the Wizard Kitten by Marilyn Casanave. Like that still needs to be finished. There's the Expecto Patronum Harry Potter canvas, like that I got as one of my mystery items. Yeah, so we need to do that. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, and then there's De Los Muertos from the Mermaid Cavern when they first launched. So yeah, like like we've got a potential 2025, 2026 canvas. I know that the Wizard Kitten would not qualify because it's already started. And I do plan on finishing that one next year for Oz and Og. But I don't know. It really just depends on overall how 2025 is going to be, which one of those I would do, or if I wind up like picking up more. Do you have a dream fall or Halloween diamond painting that you wish you could become real? To be honest, no. Like, I don't really, because a lot of those I am just like, oh, when I think of those, I tend to think of like, you know, you have permission to bust out the darker, like grittier types of diamond paintings. It's like that time of year. And then I'm just like, but that feels like it's kind of like all those questions where it's like the last thing that you drew is coming to kill you. How screwed are you? It feels like it's that meme from TikTok and Instagram, or the last game that you played has become real. How screwed are you? Like, I don't know. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, okay, like if we have to pick from what is currently on, like currently out there, um then I guess, and I mean, like, I don't have any feelings about this one way or another, but it's just like one of those um like cozy feeling sort of diamond paintings, but The Alchemist by Corinne Villager. Gosh, I hope that I didn't butcher that. But they're from Jaded Gem Shop, and it's this witchy sort of girl who has like a bunch of potions and elixirs and like a book and things like out on her desk. She looks like she's about to mix something up and make it happen. I mean, I would not mind just like hanging out with her in her shop. Probably one of the first things that I would do is be like, hey, do you have anything that would be a cure for my seasonal allergies? And if so, um, how much gold are we talking? Basically. Number 10, do you have a favorite artist for fall or Halloween diamond paintings? I mean, that depends on the aspects of fall or Halloween that we're talking about, because if we're talking about landscapes, like boom, Chuck Pinson, or if we're talking about grittier and darker uh types of art, then Christopher Lavelle and Ines Guerrero are good choices. Um, like some good choices for spoopy, so like spooky but cute, would be Mrs. Butter D, Al Claire, like all the orange kitty with the witch hat and the jack-o'-lantern, like so cute. And of course, I think like the Draglings, Randall Spangler, I think that they have a few Halloween themed kits as well. And of course, let's not forget Krista Bug and Ivy Dollamore. Like, those two got some witches. Have you ever tried a Michael's Make Market fall or Halloween diamond painting or project? No, surprisingly, I have not. But that was like a more recent development. They had started making diamond paintings last year, or was it the year before? But they haven't been in the game very long. So like that to me is not surprising. The like the jack-o'-lantern that they have where you can diamond paint on the jack-o'-lantern, like that seems cool. Like I'd probably, if I just like completely burn through my stash in 2025, then yeah, like if I just like just completely like go through a whole bunch in 2025, I'll definitely pick up some make market stuff. We just kind of need to diamond paint and chill because I've got too many right now. I need to finish some. Number 12, would you rather have a painting with the majority of drills being black, so like DMC 310, or orange, DMC 740? Oof. I feel like that question is so like climatological, and like I feel like that is so climate dependent. because I'm in Oklahoma, you know, like our weather, like we could get 3 or even 4 seasons in a whole entire day. It's nuts. Cuz there have been cuz like I don't know, just like for example, October of 2020, y'all were like in and around or like near the Oklahoma City area, like y'all know, like y'all will flinch, y'all know. We had a mondo ice storm at the end of October. And that was back when I was commuting back and forth between Phoenix and Oklahoma visiting Alex. I hadn't like quite moved here yet, and that was like I had left on like October 5, October 6 cuz I had to be um like back home having to work. And it was like a beautifully crisp fall day. It was sunny. The leaves were changing. Well, starting to, because beginning of October. But, you know, like it was starting to cool down. Like you could feel it. Fall is in the air. And just, nice. Nice break from the 100 and whatever that Phoenix was still getting. Not even 2 weeks later, I get Alex and his brother just like sending, like Alex and his brother Chris just like sending me pictures and things like, hey, look what would have happened if you extended your stay, basically. I'm just like, oh my god, I was just there. And there's like they were showing chain link fences where the chain links weren't even separated anymore. They were all just like fused together in one big block of ice, like a sleet storm of Dungeons and Dragons proportions just like happened. I mean, so if we're getting weather like that, I would prefer my diamond painting to be like brighter, have a brighter, funner color palette, because I do have seasonal affective disorder. I tend to get depressed during the winter, so yeah, like just because of how quickly our weather can turn, I would say brighter colors, please. Give me the orange. And then like the black sometimes, depending on who your kit is from, then you could have an overabundance of static, and then it's like an extra like thing you have to fight for, and it's just yeah, no, give me the orange. Number 13, do you have, or do you like, do you, words, do you like to do any special diamond painting projects? What kind do you prefer? Freestyling stickers, tissue boxes, pumpkins, light up boxes, skulls. Haven't done any of those yet, but you know, that jack-o'-lantern though that I talked about a little bit, excuse me, a little bit prior, that would be cool. Would you rather diamond paint with the Bobby Boris Pickett's Monster Mash or Michael Jackson's Thriller on repeat? I would have to say Thriller by Michael Jackson because it's more upbeat. I feel like if for one evening all that I could do is just like have that 1 hour loop of Monster Mash, nothing would get done because after a while I'd probably just like tune it out and I'd get too sleepy. I feel like I would get more stuff done if I had like the 1 hour loop of Thriller or something in the background. And I'm more of a fan of 80s music anyways, so there is that. Number 15, would you rather diamond paint with candy corns for pens or use your favorite diamond painting pen but have to use a fall leaf as your tray? Oh goodness. I would have to say using a fall leaf as a tray because in case any of y'all are new, y'all probably already know I have acreage. Well, Alex's family has acreage. We live on 5 acres. It's mostly wooded. The trees here are majority oak, some hickory, a few pines. So we have no shortage of trees dropping leaves. So I feel like I have easily my pick of the litter as far as something to stand in for my diamond painting tray. I feel like if you're just trying to use a candy corn as like a pretty placer or a pick me up tool, that that would go off the rails so quick. Cause like, for example, if you're trying to multi-place with one of them, like if you're not like, like consistently like 4 placing, if or however many you can fit on that, like wouldn't the candy just get stuck into the glue? I feel like it'd be too messy. Number 16, would you rather use a jack-o'-lantern as your light source for diamond painting or a fall candle? I don't know. Is it the jack-o'-lantern that I can diamond paint? Because if so, then yeah, of course. Like totally give me that excuse to try the one from Make Market. Now, if we're talking a conventional jack-o'-lantern, then I think I would probably rather have the fall candle. I honestly feel like she's trying to ask us, would we rather have an excuse to go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or would we rather have an excuse to go to Bath and Body Works? Number 17, would you rather diamond paint on a hay wagon ride or diamond paint in the lobby of a haunted house with a fog machine misting the room? I'll take a haunted house lobby for 200, please, with the fog machine. Because the hayride just sounds like a recipe for spilled drill disaster. I'd rather have ghosts, real or just people in bed sheets, admire the diamond painting that I'm currently working on that has a ghost on it, and actually be able to get something done of my canvas, as opposed to being like, yeah, so Jade, I accidentally brought my canvas with me to this farm and we went on a hayride and my drills like dumped all over. I would much rather diamond paint inside of a haunted house as opposed to having to send the email of shame. I could not take that one seriously. Like, I could not. And then number 18, would you rather switch colors every time a trick-or-treater came by, or switch between single placing and a different multi-placer tip every time you had to hand out candy? And this applies to Halloween night. My diamond painting, like as you can see, like just from this one square, It has so much confetti that I feel like this question is a moot point, because basically once I get all of D taken care of, which is my AB 820, then I'm, like I'm basically switching out colors every 2 to 5 minutes anyways, that I am just like, yeah, like I'll just take the switching out of the colors like constantly, because I'm already doing it. But yeah, like I feel the whole like, oh, you either have to like switch your pen or switch your tip in your pen like every single time the doorbell goes off. I feel like that would just be a pain. I mean, money is tight, but I'm glad that I don't have to like live through that kind of pain again. All right. Well, I am done with all of those tag questions. I have it down in the description box, the link to Emerald and Fairylights channel, so that you can see the answers to her questions, and then uh, get those yourselves if you want to answer those. And yeah, thank you for keeping company with me. And as always, we will see you all later. Bye.